well, tonight, a special guest with us, 4everDolla.
What's up, what's up?
What's up, what's up, what's up? We happy to have you here.
Yeah.
Now, before we even get started, y'all know this is one of my favorite things to ask. What's your sign? You better know your sign.
I'm a Scorpio.
He's our people. Listen to this. Look at this combination. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces.
Oh yeah, there's trouble up here.
Right.
There's trouble up here.
Right. First of all, we drinking all night. Drinking a bunch of
Watery as
fish.
hell.
Yes, watery as hell. Oh, I like Scorpio men.
Yeah.
I don't mean it like that, but now like y'all like good. Y'all crazy, but like y'all good dudes.
Yeah, for sure.
Like y'all know how to take care of, like y'all treat women good. Wow. So you are from Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Born and raised.
City.
Atlantic City.
Uptown to be exact.
Uptown. That's
Yeah.
what's up. Now, how long have you been doing music?
Like, my first song was in school. I wrote a rap. My teacher had this school song, or whatever. I remixed it. All my classmates liked it, and I just was like.
What grade was that?
Like 4.
Oh, so you knew from the beginning.
From the beginning, probably earlier than that.
I mean, I don't know if it was that good, but they liked it. Probably because it was a spin on where he had us singing every day, and it was like, you know.
If your classmates liked it, it had to be good. Because 4th grade, we just want to pick on each other.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
4th grade kids is fucking mean.
Yes, like, oh, he made that whack ass shit.
Right. It was corny.
Yeah, it was cool. They would have.
You thought it was lit.
And you
it
from
wasn't.
Atlantic
It's
City,
funny,
come on,
right.
you're right.
Yeah,
You knew it was. It had
Atlantic
to be
City is
good.
a tough crowd.
Yeah,
Right.
that'd did me
It's a-
dirty. That'd did me dirty.
Right. They really do say Atlantic City is like one of the hardest places for you to get approval from.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like we don't play. If somebody from Atlantic City fuck with you and say your shit is good, then your shit is good. Because they don't hold back. Like everything is corny to us. Like that
Everything
shit.
is corny and goofy.
Yes.
You're doing something goofy as fuck, or you corny as hell. You can't uncorny yourself.
So we started all talking about signs, which also brings me to you did a song with one of my favorite people because she's a Pisces and I love her. Dreams of Party.
Yeah, shout out to Dream.
How did that come about? Like,
I actually used to reach out to Dream like before she was rapping and stuff because I thought she was beautiful, whatever. So I had used a picture of her as a cover art for one of my songs. This was like when she was working in like the clubs or whatever. And she was just like, I want to get it. She heard it, she loved it. She was like, I want to get into music, whatever. A few months down the line, she got into music. Tapped in with
so
her.
you met her like beginning.
Yeah, she was at Starlet's when I met her.
Oh, wow. And that song has over 1 million streams, the songs you did with her at Party.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about streaming? Because I've heard good things about streaming and I've heard bad things. I've heard like some writers and some like producers, they don't like it because they say they're not getting as much money as they did before streaming.
Yeah, see, streaming for me is like, I didn't get into it like the money making part of the music until the streaming came along anyway, so it really didn't.
So you didn't have a reference point before that.
Yeah, I used to sell like CDs, I was like,
Trap out your
trap
trunk.
my little CDs, but so it's not really a difference for me.
Some people are like, oh, the numbers is fake, and some people can like pay people off.
Nah, there is that going on, but the key is to keep your shit organic.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that's paying you is the real views. All that other shit is just a look.
It's just a look to have, right? And I think that's the like the era that we're caught up in now. Anyway, just look the part.
Yeah,
you
look rich.
Yeah, like you
Don't
don't
fuck
have
about how I look.
you don't have to be like actually doing those numbers. Just as long
It
as
just
that,
looks like you're doing those numbers.
it just looks like you're doing.
Yeah, it's a lot of that going on. We try to keep it organic on our side though.
How important do you think it is for rappers to be organic and think outside the box and add something new to hip hop?
I think it's super important because, like, I got this homie named Goldie, right? It don't matter how new I think my shit sound, it should sound like the future. So he always,
Mowgli,
yeah, that's my bro.
that's my god sister's son.
Yeah, that's my bro. He's super talented or whatever. So it's like, he always kept me on my toes. Like, don't worry about what's going on right now. Worry about what's happening, what can happen. And
Yes.
that always keep my music fresh. That's why I could record. Most of my mixtape I recorded years ago, but nobody would ever know. Because I'm trying to be an innovator with my music, you know.
And I feel like those are the songs that like pop later on anyway. Like you'll have somebody and to them like a Lil Baby's Dog. Like that song was like so old, but then it blew up, and to everybody else it was new, but like it was something that had already
I was in the
been-
club before it came, like, started going around the country. I was in a club in Atlanta. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, it was like
Right.
it was like a movie in there.
Was it one of those songs that you heard one time and you just knew?
It was the reaction. It wasn't even the words. I just see everybody acting a fool.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, word. Whoever he is, he got some juice out here.
I just paid. This is the most I ever paid to see somebody live. In second row, I went to see Lil Baby. I paid $300 for them tickets. That's how much I fuck with this little boy. Like the first time I heard him, it was just like his flow is so. To me personally, his flow is very different. And that's why I asked you that question. It's like introducing something different to the game. It's like he sounds the way he is, and now everybody else is just trying to like
That's for sure.
Emulate him.
yes, fall in line. That's that Sagittarius.
Yeah, you gotta set the tone.
Right.
Yeah.
Once you set the tone, the rest gonna follow. Especially the ones that's just trying to jump in there.
That's why you gotta be true to yourself.
Right.
Like, if you think that shit hot,
It might not be.
It might
but
not be.
You gotta
but you gotta
believe in
try
yourself.
somewhere.
Yeah, for
Right.
sure. For sure.
Right? Khalida always says that. Like, find your
You
tribe.
gotta find your people. Think that South Jersey has its own unique sound, or do you think that we sound like somebody else?
I know. This people. It depends on the person. You know, there's some people who sound like a mixture of a lot of stuff. Then you got, like me for instance. I think that I sound like I'm from. I don't know where I sound like I'm from.
But that's what I'm saying. Do you think that it's a unique sound here? A sound that's so unique that you will be able to tell, like you went somewhere else.
Nah, I don't
and you heard
think so.
somebody
I
from here.
I don't think we have
for us.
a unique sound. I think individuals have their sound.
Okay.
I don't think we have a sound in
Sound.
general. Like Detroit has a Detroit
Yeah.
sound.
That's what I'm saying. Like
we
a
don't have
Chicago
that.
sound.
Nah, we don't have that.
DC
But
sound.
We got specific people who have, they sounds. I know I got my own sound because before everybody was making music how it's made now, I've been making music how it's made now thanks to my boy Goldie, your guy. He always told me think in the future, and I always took him. He always make music, and his shit sound like the future. I ain't hear his music in years, but I know whatever
You can really
the next
drive
time I
his-
hear him, it's gonna sound like 2 years from now. That's a fact.
That's amazing. That's what's up. That's how legends are created and made. Can a rapper be considered hot or a legend?
Why they still alive?
No, if they don't write their own.
Oh wow.
I mean,
To you, like everybody got their own opinion. Like to you, does a
What
rapper?
do you think?
Does
if
a
you don't
rapper
write your
have-
own stuff,
Can you ever reach legendary or be
status, would you
considered
ever consider them a legend?
or hot, like on fire, like?
I don't know. It depends. Like Drake, for instance, right? They say he don't write his own shit, right? But I think he fired her, even if, cause I know he wrote shit before. I know he's
Right.
fired.
He had to because
whether
he
he
couldn't
afford.
ran out of shit, whether he started running out of shit, is another thing. But he's fired in general. You feel me? He might have needed a new sound and called somebody younger who got some sauce. Cause that's the game. That you ever see rappers pop up with a rapper that you never heard of. And this nigga got a song with him. You know he can't afford the feature.
Right.
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 just keeping
keeping it fresh.
right. Just keeping the new rapper fresh and just keeping it's keeping
the
old rapper fresh
relevant and the new rapper fresh.
Exactly. You see
I
these
remember,
niggas
I mean, it's a formula. It's a formula.
$100,000 feature from a rapper that never been out before. How can he afford
right,
a
because
feature?
you know what? I say that all the time. Sometimes I hear people and I'm like, I never even heard of them before. Like, how the fuck they did a song with
See,
such
my whole thing
Right.
with the writing thing with the rappers, because I remember when Lil Wayne, the Carter, and him and what's the name got into it? What's his name?
Who?
Gilly.
And him and Gilly got into it, and Gilly went on a rampage saying, you know, I wrote all his shit.
Yeah.
But I was already in love with that album. So in my mind, I was like, I don't give a fuck because you might have wrote that shit, but you couldn't deliver it the way he delivered it.
Right.
You could have did the same exact album, and I would have just heard it.
Maybe.
Right. If you hear
might have heard it.
If you hear Quentin Miller's references to the songs that he did for Drake, Drake made them a million times better, of course.
Yes.
Same words, same song, same vibe. It's just better because he said it in the way he said it.
And it's the same thing with like Cardi B. Everybody wants to get on her.
She know how to deliver that shit.
Right. I just don't feel like everything should be taken away from you or you should be looked down on because performing is a whole different battle, a whole different demon. You know what I mean? Like, I know poets that can write their ass off but will not get on stage.
But every artist isn't a musician.
Right.
These people are characters. This is a
job.
This is a job.
It's a job.
Right. This is a job. There's girls who have followers and decide. There's girls who Instagram models and decide I got to do something to make some money. Let me go find somebody who know how to write good raps, and I'm gonna be a rapper tomorrow. I got 500,000 followers already. This is business stuff.
And it makes sense.
Right.
It makes sense. I mean, if your mind isn't always going on ways to elevate yourself and make money, you know what I mean? I think we got to get out of that. Some of us, not all of us.
It's a new time.
Yeah, you got to get out of that box of what other people are going to think or how it should be or how it has been. Maybe, yes, hip-hop started off that way where everybody had to write everything and that's how you got your respect. But it's a new era. It's a new time.
And at the same time, the state of hip-hop right now, nobody has seen rappers age out. We're seeing rappers age out now. We don't know what rap looks like as an older rapper because rappers are just getting old now. We don't know what that looks like. We don't know what to expect. So it's basically we watching it unfold right in front of us.
Right.
And there is no plan and there is no blueprint. Nobody knows what the fuck is going to happen. We've never seen it.
We created it. Right.
So we just experiencing it right now. Like, you know, of course, like people who grew up on Jay-Z and Jay-Z old now, Nas old now, and they still making music and they still have their following and their own sound.
Any other genre, you're allowed to get old.
Yes.
You could like R&B. Tyrese going tour every February 14th. He's somewhere booked. For sure. You can count it.
Right.
It should be the same way with hip-hop artists.
It's the same way with rock and roll.
Right.
You got some of them motherfuckers is 70 years old.
Look like they did on stage. Look like they're about to die up there.
And they still getting
and they
money.
Still getting them checks.
Right. Again, I hate that. So that's one of the things I hate about our culture.
So and that's what I'm saying. Like right now, we're actually just seeing people age.
And we out of all people, we don't age.
Right.
So why
the fuck is we acting like this?
Right.
Like we the ones that don't age, and the motherfuckers that look. Ooh.
Never mind, don't do it.
That's not nice. We gonna cut that out.
Stop it.
We gonna stop. We behaving. Tonight we have 4everDolla in the building, and we are going to behave. So it said that you started out writing.
Yeah, I started out writing.
Did you write? You were writing for other artists?
Yeah, I used to write I started out writing like poetry and stuff in school, and like the little raps I told you about. I always did like contests in school. Then it turned into me writing raps, and then it turned into me writing raps for me and my little homies or whatever. Me, it's like 30 of us on the track. It's like 30 of us on the track. I done wrote like 10 of the verses. No.
How is it like writing for other people versus writing for yourself? Like, you have to like really get to know the person.
It was easier for me when I first, because I was doing it for my homies. Like I said, it was my
So
friends.
you already knew
I know their life.
Mm-hmm.
I know, you feel me? So
yeah.
like for instance, I be using my homies' lives in my music now. Like I might not have been going through that story.
Mm-hmm.
My mans might have been going through that story. I'm just narrating it. You know.
That's how my first spoken
Doing it up.
word album was. I
Right.
talked about a lot of issues that I didn't actually go through, but I witnessed my brother go through it, or I witnessed my best friend go through
Right.
it. And like,
Because if you've been through it, then somebody else has been through something similar.
Everybody got a story to tell.
that's the one thing I love about music, is that it pulls us together, because it does show that no matter what race we are, what our background is, a lot of what we go through, when you just take everything away, get down to the basics, it's kind of like the same.
Who is one of the artists that you feel like you can relate to the most?
Big Mill, probably, because I watched his whole little story. I watched him go from like Club Point and Summers Point getting booked there every weekend to now he in Madison Square Garden. He always influenced me just off watching this. It's like I watched it up close and personal. You know?
Yeah, you watched him basically grow up.
And
Grow.
become who he is.
Right.
Yeah.
Very relatable. Do you feel like it's easier now? Well, maybe I'm kind of showing my age when I say that.
Well, we all
because
do. It's okay.
seriously, because what social media for us, social media wasn't around when we were younger, and now you have more access to people's actual lives.
The thing is, though, I feel like back in the day, it was like the artists were the artists. Now it's oversaturated. It might be,
Okay.
It got its gift. It's like,
It's a gift.
There's
and
no
a curse.
gift and a
illusion.
curse. Right.
There's no, like, we didn't know what. Well, we're telling our age by saying this, but like we could only witness and watch the BET videos, or the ones that that you order, and watch Biggie's video and just imagine what it would be like to be in that life. And you hear the stories about Faith beating up girls, and like all of that stuff. Yeah, we hearing about it now. But imagine if Instagram.
Now people scripting stuff.
Right. Now people are creating a whole persona.
Right.
Behind
I love that word, persona.
Seriously, because now, of course, like, because we seeing people's tweets come back and bite them. 10 years ago, you tweeted something, now you famous, and they like, oh, well, 10 years ago, motherfucker,
you ain't
was
like
saying,
black people.
You ain't right.
You ain't like gay people.
Right, you ain't like gay people. You ain't like this. You had a problem with whatever.
Or hip hop was trash and it was going nowhere.
And now you a hip hop artist.
Right.
So, like you,
but now everything is instant. You say, fuck all the niggas that's. What the baby say? Fuck people with AIDS.
Oh, yeah.
Now everything is instant. Back in the day, he could have got away with saying that.
Because
and
we wouldn't even
only
seen
the
it.
people in the audience
would have knew that he said that.
Knew that he said that.
To tell everybody that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, they would have had to tell this person and then that person and that person. Now it's like instant. That's why cancel culture really has to be done with. Because we all are human at the end of the day.
And we all learning and growing and evolving.
And when people make mistakes, they be holding things against people like they can't make mistakes.
Right.
You're not allowed to have.
But I seriously feel like black artists are held to a different standard than other artists.
But I also think that
us as a people,
hold our own people to this higher standard that nobody else gets held to. I think we do it to ourselves.
Right.
We don't give each other
Nothing
seconds.
but black people saying a baby should be canceled. I mean, it's just other people saying.
Yeah, it's other people.
Give a fuck what he. I mean, it is what it is. He said what he said.
You know what?
He was probably drunk.
Right.
Flooded.
Right.
It does. And that's another thing, that's just like, you have to also think about how somebody was raised, their environment, what they were brought up on. You have to take that into consideration and be like,
And this generation is just fucking sensitive. That's it. Bottom fucking line. They're fucking sensitive.
Oh yeah, because this is the generation that gets a prize for coming in third place.
Right.
Everything gotta be politically correct.
Prize.
Everything gotta be politically correct.
Right.
Everything.
Cause nigga, in our generation, 80 babies, you lost.
That's it. Was you number one?
No.
Then you lost.
You fucking
You lost.
You ain't getting shit.
Try harder
next time.
And don't come home crying and pouting and none of that shit, cause we don't want.
Cause now I'm gonna give you something to fucking cry about.
I was just about to say that, like, if my brothers played basketball all their life.
I know what you're about to say.
They got some fucking stories. Like, there ain't no fucking crying. You better go out there and dribble that ball.
Right. You better go run some laps.
For sure.
Get your hops the fuck up. Maybe next time you can jump over that.
Yo, they be talking to you just like that.
Right.
Keeping it 100 with you.
Because that's the real world.
Yes. Because the real world ain't never gonna be fucking nice to you, and that's why. I swear I just said that. I put on a movie, and before the movie started, it was like Blue Streak or something. It's like, images in this were from the 90s and might be offensive to some. What the fuck is offensive in Blue Street? What was fucking offensive?
But that's how it is now. Yo, we grew up hard.
I keep watching
But it was better though. It was so much better because it was so much freer. Everything was natural. Now it's like you gotta watch what you say.
You gotta be somebody.
You gotta
else.
be on your P's and Q's.
Alright, so let's get into this album.
Yeah, all about $1.04.
And when did it drop?
It dropped 11/11. That was my birthday. So.
Oh, Angel Numbers.
I got Angel Numbers too. I was born at 3:33 p.m.
Okay.
Angel Numbers. And you got some Angel Numbers going on?
No.
I was about to say, because if that's
2 out of 3 get enough.
No.
Right.
We got enough wings.
Right. So the album, I'm feeling the album.
Oh,
It
thank you.
feels like a real good album, good
It's a
production.
good album. Put together well.
Very put together. I don't know which song I should start with first.
Let's start with the nasty song.
Khalida, you want to start with the nasty song?
You gonna
I
start
thought
with
we was going to go to the end with the nasty. We gonna start with the nasty song because we just reposted a whole video about this girl explaining about how we as women have to do so much in the bedroom. Like, we gotta be sexy, we gotta flip our hair, we gotta arch our back, we gotta make the noises, we gotta do
all of the things.
And in this song, she doing it's very, I like the song though.
Very visual.
I was just telling him, like, this song come on in the club.
Right, it's turned.
Yes, after them drinks is flowing.
Somebody might be pregnant.
Ooh, babies is getting made.
Not babies over here. Nobody's making babies over here.
Well, here.
She might. I'm definitely not.
We can make babies here. I ain't got no babies yet. We can make.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
We can make babies over here.
No.
But how, so you was describing everything that she was doing like that.
Go stream the song so y'all can find out what we're talking about.
Cause y'all know we like to talk about nasty stuff.
4everDolla nasty. Go stream that. We might have a video soon too.
Oh, you definitely need a video. Can I?
But if I shoot that video, if I shoot that video, I want it to be real over the top. So I'm gonna have to.
Has to be.
That has to be.
It has to be. You
need to go listen to this song.
No. He needs to send that song to Dream Dog.
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
Dream Dog need to be in that song. I need to see a visual of her in that.
I was actually talking to Dream today, man. Maybe I'll send it up.
Yes, you should. You definitely should. My question for you is, do men have to be, you're requiring for your woman to be nasty? How do you have to be nasty? Shouldn't that be a requirement?
I'm a Scorpio,
so we already know.
Come
He
with
nasty. Y'all gonna stop. Universe, you gonna stop doing this shit. You be setting us up. We be trying to see. The interview was going really professional.
Right.
And
very structured.
Very
structured.
We was talking about music, and then you had to put a Scorpio in the middle of a Pisces.
And it's only halfway through.
We didn't even get to the.
Come on with it.
So you answered that one for me. So the man does have to be just as nasty and not laying there and just like not doing his part. So
we ain't for no corny shit. All 2021, 2022.
No corny shit.
If you with the corny shits, with the goofies.
Oh God! Now you gotta watch our past.
Oh, I knew she was gonna say it. I knew she was gonna fucking say it. I know she's gonna fucking say it.
Cause she beats niggas who.
Oh, you beat on niggas.
When they corny in the
That is a
bedroom,
lie.
we had a whole episode about niggas who can't handle their shit in the bedroom, and I thought she was talking about like jump off nigga, the nigga that she was just like fucking with or something.
I'm talking about like my everyday.
She was talking about her man. She would like curse this nigga out if he wasn't performing in the middle.
How you gonna listen? If I'm
If
just
you
gonna
the coach,
reiterate
you gotta
it.
get the most out of your players. That's just
Say
what
it
it
again.
is.
Say it again.
You the coach, you gotta get the
Who
most
gonna
out of your
motivate
players.
you?
Who gonna motivate you?
If I ain't motivating you.
You gotta go listen. Her motivation, I don't think that you would want that.
Yes, you would. You would, take it. You would love it there. They love it here.
I don't think you would want her motivation, yo. And then she tried to lie and say she didn't do it, and then people was co-signing in the comments.
Yeah, she put her hands on me.
I've never.
Yeah, she put her hands on me.
I've never put my hands on nobody.
Our next one is Love Story.
Yeah.
Love Story, I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I really like it.
Shout out Amaretta the Great. Mm-hmm.
Yes, a very nice song.
Mm-hmm.
But my issue with that song is I'm feeling it. I'm gonna be playing it alive.
Mm-hmm.
But my whole thing is, why do men? Cause you said you ruined love for me forever.
Yeah.
But with y'all, I don't understand with y'all. Like y'all get your heart broke one time
In 3rd grade.
and it's fuck women for the rest of y'all life.
At least for the year.
2nd grade, she
At
ain't
least
want
for
to
a
give me
couple
her
years.
pencil.
Right.
I gave her a pencil, and she said she ain't want my pencil. So now it's fuck bitches for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Give
Bitch ain't want my pencil.
Should've took my present.
I don't understand it because we as women, we're built different. Like we get our heart broken time and time, and I'm a Pisces. I'm a romantic. I love at first sight. Like so, my heart done been broke, stomped through, and I'm still like I'm down for love. Like I believe in love wholeheartedly. So I don't understand. Why do you think men are like that?
I don't know. I ain't make the rules.
Well, where did that song come from? Was that song real?
Nah, that was real shit. And then Amaretta came on, and she kind of got me together. She started talking.
Yeah, she started talking about how you was talking shit and telling everybody your side of this bullshit story.
Nah.
But you probably did some shit. You probably cheated.
She definitely got me together because I was listening to it like, was I in a relationship with her? But,
Gathered.
She got me together.
Gathered you.
So that was a real.
Nah, I really was feeling how I felt when I made that song. It was on some shit like, alright, I wrote the song, whatever. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna record this shit. I don't know.
But did somebody really break up with you?
It was like a little mini breakup, yeah, you could say.
Do you think that gives you a whole jaded view on love, like in general now? After that, is that making you like cautious?
In the song, it did.
That shouldn't make a nigga cool. So.
And what makes you uncold though?
Don't judge me. I don't know.
Nothing.
I don't know.
Nothing can defrost you.
Yeah, that's why all these men out here are just mad. Like they just.
Hey.
It's scary. You got meet your soulmate when he's 3 years old.
It's
and
like
be
this,
nice
right?
to him
For the whole life.
It's like this, right? If I got a lighter, right, and I burn your hand, right? You gonna put your hand on the lighter again? No, right?
I probably am because I like to smoke weed. So
I mean, but that's not good enough for women because we keep putting our hand on the lighter. We keep thinking that this gonna be the one. Yes, this gonna be the one.
Looks like a fucking carnival over here.
This motherfucker right now got about a zillion red flags. Right. I'm just like,
it's just a carnival.
Let's have fun.
Yeah.
You're fucking tall. Fuck the red flags. Let's go.
It's a little pinkish. It's magenta. It's not really red.
We always think we can turn them red flags
green.
Yes.
No, them shits are just getting
don't
redder.
Give up.
Listen.
Don't give up. Don't give up. But you just said you was just gonna be heartless.
Cold-hearted for the rest of your life.
I'm
not,
maybe not
here.
forever, but I was definitely on freeze for sure. might have to thaw out a little bit. But,
That's a shame. Like, why are we living in this type of world that it can't?
I ain't make the rules.
I see. I know. I just like I had to ask that question because I'm just like. I heard the song come on and I'm like, he said forever, like you
forever,
changed,
forever,
you changed
forever.
From my understanding of the song, it was just like she changed the way he feels about love, and that's it. And
nah, that's for sure.
I can kind of relate because I mean some experiences have changed how I look at love and experiences. It definitely makes you jaded. I wouldn't say that I'm closed off to love. I'm just way more cautious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit too cautious. Like, I'm not to the point where I'll let you in, but I'll question everything you do, basically.
Like, if you bit too wrong, I'm like, nah, he got the gut. This nigga's breathing too hard.
Well, we
like,
aunties, that's what they say about
aunties.
I don't
like that shit.
They say aunties, you do one thing wrong, she not texting you back.
You blocked.
You blocked.
No, I just leave I like to leave, my read receipts on. I like to leave you on red with I like to leave you on red with my chest. I want you to know that I seen it, and I'm just not.
I used to be like that. I took mine off.
No, I'm always on. No.
Talking about I'm cool with that.
No, that's not cool.
Well,
that's cool. You letting the motherfucker see.
Why would you?
But do we even have feelings with
That's about today. Are we talking about men or are we talking about like people? Because
right.
Is this a safe space? Because I'm ready to tell my story.
Right. I mean, mental health.
About why I leave my red receipts on.
Mental health for men was last month.
Yes.
So you good. You can.
Fuck these niggas.
Ooh.
If you bold enough to do some goofy shit, and you still think you gonna text me, yeah, go ahead, text me. I want you to know that I seen it. I don't have to entertain that. That's it.
Okay. We're gonna let you do that.
I'm just not gonna entertain it.
You can't be influencing the listeners like that.
I'm not influencing nobody. Don't take my advice because it might not work for you.
Right.
That's the disclaimer right there.
Because she gets away with beating niggas.
I don't beat niggas.
What she does,
it might not be safe for everybody.
Yeah, right. It might not be safe.
But look at that camera, tell them it ain't safe.
I do not recommend trying these tactics at home, okay?
We also, my other favorite one is Bag.
Oh, yeah.
I love that beat.
Yeah.
I love the way that shit come on.
I be on real shit, this fake shit won't last. Dealing with a little pressure, so I'm smoking on big gas, need a big bag. I be in my zone, I be kicking my shit, this shit like fun. Unemployment stopped to my little bitch.
It's the part in the middle of the song where it goes like
the bridge.
Like no, it goes like the beat dips. Like for me, that's the only way I could describe it. It's like the beat dips. It is like this piano. Like I can't wait to listen to it high. I was listening to it drunk. No, for real, because you know when you listen to music,
with your headphones on.
You listen to music after you smoke, it's a whole different
vibe. You hear all the instruments, right?
Yes.
Right. You hear the ad libs in the back. You
yes.
hear the whole.
Listen.
Like, wait, what did he say?
Listen. That's another thing I forgot to say. Because he opened up for Lil Durk, right? And look, I just seen Lil Durk live. Like, he has a live band, and I was high when I was like, it's a whole.
I love live bands.
I think I want to do a show. I think I'm going to do a show at the top of the year with a live band.
Yes, do it. It's nothing.
Even if I don't do a show, I think I'm gonna do like
a tiny desk. What they call it? It's called like a tiny desk, like the little.
Like a video?
No, like it's like a little intimate session. With
Exactly.
They call it a tiny desk.
Please do it.
I think I'm gonna do
I watch Young Thug's Tiny Desk.
And invite me.
With his live band, and I don't even really like Young Thug like that, but with the live band,
yes, a live
that
band
shit was live. I think I'm gonna stay for a little bit.
I got a dope
watch
band
this.
too. Shout out my boy Riz, man. Got a dope band.
Yo, I mean, I've been to a Jay-Z concert, and Jay-Z has worked with live bands, but for some, like, I didn't smoke back then.
I've never heard a rapper with a live band. I've heard a lot of R&B artists with live bands. I've never gone to a rap concert and heard a live band.
Shit was
so that might be something different, you know?
Right.
That shit was a whole vibe. Like, that shit was, I was just, and I came to see Lil Baby. I don't even know.
And it just flipped once you start listening to it.
Yeah, but because I don't even know any of Lil Durk's songs. Like they said, the songs that he's done with Lil Baby, but that whole experience with the guitar, and then he gave the guys, you know how at the end they let the band shine and stuff like that. Yeah, so if you do a live band, invite aunties. Let me stop.
Sip and discuss on the set.
Yeah, yes, that would be.
Might let y'all host.
Ooh, that would be fire. We would love that. We would have fun. We get wild though. The more we drink. But he a Scorpio, so he already.
He's gonna facilitate. It's just gonna be like fueling the fire.
Right. That might give me some vibes.
Right. All right, so we gonna slide into.
Oh shit.